lovelies, and welcome to this beautiful full moon in Leo yoga flow. So I've designed this flow this month to release all of those things that are preventing us from being our true, authentic self. I'm just saging to get rid of any negativity. And I love the smell of white sage. So there we go, pop that to one side. And we will get started with today's flow. Okay, good. So if you would like to come down to your mat to get started, we're going to start with a bit of breath work as always. And if you need to sit on a cushion, that's absolutely fine. Do whatever you need to do that is right for you and your body on how you are feeling today. So come down to the mat now, sit on a cushion if needed, sit cross-legged if you can. If not, sit in a position that is nice and comfortable for you. And we're just going to begin by taking some beautiful deep breaths in and out. Breathing all the way in. And on the exhale, we're just completely letting go. Take a nice deep breath in. And let go on the exhale. Just allow all tension to melt away. Keep taking those beautiful deep breaths in and out now. Calming the nervous system. And releasing all of those things today that are preventing us from being our true, authentic selves. The sign of Leo is all about bravery and strength and courage. And it takes all of those things to release the things that no longer serve us. And that's what full moons are all about. Close your eyes if you'd like to, or keep them open. Let's take this beautiful deep breath. Noticing the inhale and noticing the exhale. Make sure you let go on that exhale. Any tension, any thoughts, and just become aware of this present moment. Tilt your left ear to your left shoulder. Just have a nice stretch here. Breathe nice and deeply while you're here. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently roll your head forward and up to the right. So your right ear is now tilted to your right shoulder. Everything else stays forward. Make sure your shoulders are in that beautiful neutral position, up, back and down. Palms resting on your lap, palms facing up. Deep breaths while you're here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll your head down and forward and then back up. So your left ear is now tilted towards your left shoulder. Beautiful stretch. Do it again. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently roll your head forward and then up so that your right ear is now tilted to your right shoulder. Again, everything else is staying where it is. Do one more. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly roll your head forward and then up. So your left ear is tilted to your left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, come back up so that your neck is in that nice neutral position again. Good. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale now, we're going to bring our chin to our collarbone. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, lift your head up. Arms come behind you. Come make a fist. Pop your hands behind your bottom. Look up and just open that chest. Push your chest forward. Bring your shoulder blades together as we open our hearts. Leo's all about heart. And open our chests to receive this beautiful energy. Now this beautiful stretch across our pectoral muscles and just moving our thoracic spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently let go. Loosen your arms to come around you. And we're going to come up now onto our tabletop position. And we're going to do some spinal waves here. So from here, make sure that your shoulders are above your wrists and your hips are above your knees and the tops of your feet are pressed down into the mat. So we're going to start with child's pose. So we're going to sit back onto our heels. Just while you're here, just bring your head down to the mat. Just stretch a little bit here as you need to in your shoulders. Your head down to your mat. Taking some nice, beautiful, deep breaths while we're here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you inhale now, I want you to slowly lift yourself up and come into the cat pose. So you've got around your back, look towards your belly button. And as your shoulders come up to your wrists, lift your head up, lift your coccyx up. And on the exhale, gently sit back now, back onto your heels. Okay. And slowly lower your head down. And do a few of these. Inhale, lift yourself up, arch your back, look towards your belly button. When your shoulders above your wrists now, lift your head up, coccyx up. On the exhale, slowly, slowly sit back down onto your heels. And then rest your head back down. A few more of these. Inhale, rise yourself up, look towards your belly button. On the exhale now, lift your head up, coccyx up, and very, very slowly come back and sit back on your heels now and rest your head onto the mat. Inhale, rise up, arch your back, look towards your belly button. As your shoulders meet above your wrists now, look up, coccyx up, and gently, gently come back and sit back on your heels. Rest your head down. We'll do one more here. Inhale, raise up, keep your back arched, look towards your belly button. As you exhale now, head up, coccyx up, as you come back and sit back onto your heels and rest your head down. Take a few deep breaths while you're here. From here, we're going to come up to downward dog. So we're going to come up, flick our toes under, push ourselves up, push the mat away from us. So we've got a nice flat back, and push your heels towards the mat. Don't worry now if you can't do it, if your knees are bent, that's absolutely fine. We start alternating and bending one knee and the other here, and push your hips into it if you feel as though you need that. And let's just get some beautiful movement here, all the way from our hips to our hamstrings, to our calves, just gently moving our knee joints and our ankle joints, pedaling now, bending one knee whilst pushing the heel of our alternate leg down into the mat. Feel those beautiful, beautiful stretches. Come back to downward dog and hold for a few beautiful deep breaths while we're here. Push your palms into the mat. Feel that beautiful stretch all the way up your back. Walk your hands now back to your feet. So you come into a very folded forward fold. We're going to have a nice inhale. And as we inhale, we're going to come up to the flat back. And as we exhale, we're going to gently fold forward. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Keep those knees nice and soft, but just make sure you have a beautiful flat back. And on the exhale, we're just going to gently fold forward. Keeping those knees soft, bending them so that your tummy comes to meet your thighs. Inhale, come back up to the flat back. Still keeping those knees soft. Exhale, gently folding forward. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Keep looking forward. Exhale, gently fold forward. Inhale, up to a flat back. Exhale, gently fold forward. Good. On this inhale, we're going to stand all the way up. Our arms are going to come out to the side. We're going to look up into mountain pose. And as we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. And our arms are coming down the side of us. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let me just move that camera a little bit more so you can see that. We're going to come to mountain pose. I'm just going to move my mat back slightly. There we go. So mountain pose, arms out to the side. Look up to your palms, which are facing each other on the inhale, and on the exhale, gently bring your arms out to the side and twist to the left now. Inhale, face forward, arms up to the side in mountain pose. Look up to your palms, and as you exhale, twist to the right and gently lower your arms back down again. Face forward, inhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the left and gently lower your arms back down again. Face forward, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right and gently lower your arms back down again. Inhale, raise your arms up, look up. Exhale, twist to the left and gently lower your arms back down again to your side. Good. Face forward. We're going to step our left foot forward now into a wide position. Our left foot is going to face forward. We're going to open our hips and turn to the in front where I'm facing you now, and my back leg, your back leg is going to turn 90 degrees, so it's facing out. Our arms are out to the side. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to gently bend our front leg. So we're into warrior two pose, and we're going to look to the tips of our left fingertips facing forward now. Keeping your arms nice and straight. Take a few beautiful deep breaths while we're here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, your left foot is going to join where your right foot is. You're now facing forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to gently hinge at the hips. Bring our arms down to our legs. And gently bring our hands towards our ankles. And we'll hold here in this wide leg forward fold for a few beautiful deep breaths. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently bring your hands back up your legs. You come back up to standing again. I'm going to do warrior 2 now on the other side. So staying in this position. The right leg now, we're going to have that so it's facing forward. Our left leg here is a 90-degree angle. We've got our hips nice and open here. We're going to inhale. Our arms are going to come out to the side. Make sure your shoulders are in that beautiful natural position. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to gently bend the knee of our front foot now, which is our right foot. Our knee goes over our ankle, and we're going to look towards the tips of our fingertips on our right hand. I'm going to hold here for a few beautiful deep breaths. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale now, I just want you to come down, put your hands down onto the mat. Bring your right foot now to join your left foot behind you into plank. Spread your hand out on the mat. Push those fingers into the mat. Engage your core. Make sure your shoulders are back and nice and relaxed. Engage your glutes. And from here, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale now, we're going to drop our knees to the floor. We're going to bring our chest and our chin to the floor, leaving our hands where they are by our chest, and coming into Cobra. Hold here for a few beautiful deep breaths. Push the tops of your feet into the mat. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale now, push yourself back and back into child's pose. And rest here for a few beautiful deep breaths. And here now, we're going to stretch our hips a little bit more. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale now, we're going to come up onto our knees. And we're going to bring our left foot by our left hand. So we're in a low lunge position. Now, you can stay in this position if you like. Or what I would like, or come back a little bit if this is too much. But if you can push your hips down into the mat, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, come up, arms up, and look straight ahead of you. And I'll hold here for a few beautiful deep breaths. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. You should feel this beautiful stretch at this moment in your right hip flexor. Feel that beautiful stretch, that beautiful release. We hold so many emotions in our hips. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat and we're going to swap legs. So your left foot now is going to go back. We're going to come back to tabletop, and then your right foot is coming by your right hand. Make sure your left top of your foot is down on the mat. I'm just adjusting my knee a little bit here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, come back up, arms raised, look forward, push your hips down towards the mat as you take some more beautiful deep breaths whilst we're here now. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands back down to the mat. Come back to tabletop. And we're just going to come back and walk our feet forward to our hands. So we are in forward fold here. Have a nice stretch while we're here. And we're going to come down to the mat now. And we're going to do a beautiful side bend. So to do this, we're going to start with our right. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, our arms are going to come up over. Just going to look up to the ceiling. Keep your spine nice and elongated here. Hold here for a few beautiful deep breaths. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to sweep forward with both of our hands. Pop our left hand down. Stretch over now to our left. Look up to the ceiling. Take some more beautiful deep breaths. With your left hand that's supporting you, you can either have that closer to your body or further away. Again, it depends on how you're feeling today. Make sure that spine is nice and elongated. Your beautiful stretch all the way at your right side at the moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your right hand down now the side as you sit back up straight again. So we're going to do a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, I just want you to walk your hands forward now. We're going to do a very, very gentle cross-legged seated forward fold. Hold here for a few beautiful deep breaths. You need to use a pillow or a cushion here. Feel free to do so. Use any props that you feel as though you need to help you. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale now, gently walk your hands back all the way up now so that you're seated back upright again. Excellent. Let's come down to lay down on our mats. So we're going to keep our knees nice and bent. Lay back, knees hip width distance apart. Palms are going to be face down, arms next to you. Take a beautiful deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently raise your bottom up into bridge pose here. Engage your core, engage your glutes. We're going to hold here for a few deep breaths before we deepen this beautiful pose slightly. Push down through your heels. And hold here. If you'd like to stay here, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you would like to deepen this pose a little bit, we're going to interlace our hands underneath us and kind of push them towards our feet, our heels of our feet, and lift ourselves up a little bit higher. Again, engage your core, engage your glutes, like a gentle squeeze. Take some nice, beautiful, deep breaths. A nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of your fingers and gently lower yourself. Imagine your vertebrae of your spine, bit by bit, coming back down onto the mat until your bottom is back on the mat. And from here, we're going to bring our knees to our chest and just give ourselves a beautiful hug here. Now, we can rock from side to side if that feels good for you. Doesn't, you can just stay still. Just slowing this back down again now, as we're going to start to bring this practice to an end. While you're here in this pose, just do a quick body scan and notice how your body is feeling. Where have you released some tension today? What else do you need to release today under this beautiful full moon in Leo? It's courageous and passionate full moon. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can gently now pop your feet on the floor first, and then straighten one leg out, and then the next leg out. Pop your hands down the side of you here into Savasana now. And we're just going to rest here now and take some nice, beautiful, deep breaths in and down. And in and down. Just use this time here, taking these beautiful deep breaths, noticing the flow of the air on the inhale. As it goes in your nostrils, travels down the back of your throat, causing your chest to rise, your abdomen to rise as the air passes through the lungs and into your tummy. And on the exhale, as your tummy contracts, chest lowers as the air travels up through your lungs, back of your throat, and out through your nostrils or your mouth. Just follow the flow of that beautiful air all the way in and out. Allow all tension now to come away from your body. Sink your body in to your floor, to your mat, and allow all tension to melt away. Focusing on your breath. Keep breathing nice and deeply while you're here. Bring your attention now to what you need to release under this beautiful Leo full moon. Release anything that is getting in the way of you being your true, authentic self. Any blocks, any fears, any doubts, release them. Notice what is rising up for you. Any thoughts that come to your mind. Maybe that inner critic has started its normal tune. Maybe you have some limiting beliefs. Maybe you have some niggling doubts. Just notice what they are. These all need to be released so that you can live the life that you want and to be the person that you want to be. It's time for you to come home to yourself. Come back to yourself and to be your true self. And as this practice begins to come to an end, I want you to begin to expand your awareness now to your body. Wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And from here, just gently turn onto your side. So breathe feet up. And gently turn onto your side into the fetal position now. Taking some nice deep breaths while you're here. And while you're here, I want you to think of 3 things that you're grateful for today. And say to yourself, I am grateful for, repeat the first thing. I am grateful for, repeat the second thing. I am grateful for, and repeat the third. Keep taking this beautiful deep breath now. Put your hands down onto the side. Push yourself up, keeping your eyes closed. Come back up to the seated position. Cross your legs if that's comfortable for you. Continue taking those beautiful deep breaths. Your hands are on your lap now. Bring your palms together at heart center in the prayer position. Bow down to the tips of your fingertips. Lift your head up. Open your eyes. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed this beautiful full moon in Leo flow. And if you do have any problems with seeing your worth in the world, having confidence in yourself, confidence in your abilities, maybe you're struggling a little bit with self-esteem, I am running a free 5-day challenge this month, the month of February, the month of love. It should always start with ourselves, with self-love. So if you are interested in joining this free online challenge, I'll pop the link in the description box for you so you can enroll and then begin to love yourself a little bit more so you can release all of those things that are preventing you from being your true, authentic self. Thank you for joining me for today's beautiful full moon in Leo flow. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. Namaste.